The Rishonim discuss extensively how can we have a suffix if somebody is a Mitzayra. If there's a suffix if he's a Mitzayra, we ought to assume that he's Tar, because he has a Chazakah that he's Tar. So the Yerushalmi explains that there were two people here, and one of them that approached the Kohen to determine if they are Mitzrayim, and the Kohen declared one of them to be a Mitzrayim, and then he forgot which of these two individuals is the individual that he declared to be Mitzrayim. So the Cheskes Tara that he has falls away, because there is a real issue that maybe he is the individual who the Kohen declared as a Mitzrayim. Tosfos over here explains that there's a question if the discoloration of his skin is a tzaras, as the pasuk and the halacha teaches us. There are certain discolorations that make you into Mitzrayim, and certain that don't. That's what Tosfos says, that we're not sure how to identify this discoloration. The Achronim have a problem with Tosfos Pshat, because that's a case of a suffix Tumah. We're not sure if he is or he isn't. And when there's a suffix Tumah, especially since he has a Cheskes Tahara, we are Mekel, we consider him Tar. So how can we say that is the halacha? So they say that Tosfos holds that the halacha, that somebody has a Cheskes Tahara, is only when there's a suffix in the Metzias, in the facts. So there, when we have a suffix in the facts, we go with the Chazakah. Here it's a suffix in the din. We have definitely a discoloration. The question is, how does the halacha treat this discoloration? Does it treat it as tahar, or does it treat it as tamei? Such a suffix, Tosfos says, we would have to be machma. Another way, which is again, we'll have the same discussion, is the Rambam's discussion, because the Torah, when it speaks about a discoloration, also speaks about a white hair growing in it. And the halacha is that if first you have a discoloration of the skin, and then there's a white hair growing in it, that's a siman of tumah. But if the white hair came first, it's not. And here we're not quite certain what came first, the tohara or the tumah. The hair or the discoloration, which would also open up the same discussion that Tosfos just taught us. Another pshat that I saw is the pshat of the Meches Chinuch. The Meches Chinuch suggests that the issue here is, says the Meches Chinuch, that as we know, the halacha it is the kohen who makes the determination if this person is a nazir or not. And here we had a kohen making this determination, but we're not quite certain, is this individual a qualified kohen to make this determination or not? If the individual is a full-fledged kohen, then the declaration is a full-fledged declaration, and the individual is tamei. If the person that made the declaration is not a kohen, then he's not necessarily going to be tamei. So again, as we said, we have this individual that on his first day, we have those two questions. Did he become tamei? And if he became tamei, all of the halachas that apply to a nazir who become tamei would be applicable. He would have to take a haircut. He would have to be matar himself, take a haircut, lose all the days that he counted. Or is he a mitzayra? And the halacha is that if he's a mitzayra, then he has to wait till he becomes healed. And then during those days, we are discussing what will happen to his naziris. But one thing is certain, after he becomes healed and takes a haircut, and then waits another 7 days and takes a haircut. So we have many questions about this individual. Is he a nazir tahar? Is he a nazir tamei? Or is he a mitzayra or not? So says the Brisa, what he should do is he has to count 30 days,